Morning. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to the middle of our week, or for some of you, maybe this is just the second day of the week since we had a 3-day weekend this weekend. I hope you're having a really, really good week so far. We are getting to be the end of May. I hope you're meeting your goals and all those things. And today I want to talk about letting go of perfection. Okay. We all get stuck in this trap at some time or another, and it is holding us back. And so I want to talk to you about that and some ways of getting out of that paralysis and moving on and grabbing all those amazing things out there for you and not waiting for things to be perfect. So my name is Rachel, and I'm a mom of 6, and I help moms rise, building their business with ease without wasting a bunch of time, money, or energy, getting started right. So today's topic is perfection. So let me know down in the comments when you hop on or when you're listening to the replay if you've ever been sucked into the perfection hole. And what I mean by perfection hole is that you don't launch a course, you don't post that post, or maybe you don't get that freebie going or starting your business altogether because it's not yet perfect. Okay, so let me know down in the comments if that is something that has happened to you, because that is something that has happened to me. And many times I end up missing the opportunity because I just waited too long for things to be perfect. And here's the news flash for you. It's never going to be perfect. So let's talk about a website. First of all, I'm in no way saying that you have to have a website in order to run a business. There are a bajillion successful business owners out there with many different kinds of businesses that don't have a website at all. So it's not a requirement, but if you do have a website and you do want a website, I run into many clients and just hanging out in different Facebook groups of women that work and change and modify and adjust their website. I come to find out they have not even launched the website yet, that it's still a work in progress. And I will tell you, this is one area where perfection was like not a concern for me. So when I started my website probably about 4 years ago, I started it and put my name on it and directed my domain to it, and I hit publish. It was like nowhere near done. And over the 4 years, I have modified it. I've changed the colors. I've changed the theme. I've changed the homepage. I've changed the way the blog layout looks. I keep modifying things to suit my taste, to suit things that maybe some of my clients have said, to add a testimonials page, to change my services and all those things. And so if I would have waited until it was perfect, I'd still be waiting because it's still not perfect. There are still things that cross my mind every once in a while. I think, oh, I need to add that to my page. Or maybe if I had a freebies page where all of my freebies were listed, that would get more people to click on the freebies, and things still cross my mind. But the thing is that you have to throw it out there in order to get things moving. And so if I never would have thrown it out there, it'd still be a work in progress and it would still be sitting there if I was waiting for it to be perfect. Good morning, Kirsty. If you are listening, let me know down in the comments if you are stuck in perfection mode and wait to launch things or post things or share things because you're waiting for them to be perfect. So the number one reason to get out of this perfection mode is that you're missing out on opportunities. Get that website out there, get that post out there, throw that package out there, even if you're not 100% sure if it's perfect, get it out there because you are going to start generating that traffic, that know, like, and trust factor with your followers, where if you're not putting that stuff out there, they don't really have anything to connect with you on. They don't have anything to try to create that relationship with you. And so they are not going to get to know you and watch you evolve, because that evolution is so important when it comes to your business. So number one thing is it's never going to be perfect. Just throw it out there and get the process started. The other thing, number 2 reason why you want to let go of this perfection thing is, I don't know about any of you, but I get caught in a decision paralysis when it comes to these things. And so I've got like 2 modes. I don't have anything in between. I've got either like, oh my gosh, it's a great idea, I'm doing it. Or I have, well, that's a good idea, should I do it? I don't know. And then I have this like internal argument in my head all the time for days and days and days. I just remembered I didn't put my phone on quiet. We don't want to have people calling. I go into this internal argument for days, and I waste so much of my mental energy trying to decide what to do. And this happens in many things in my life. I'm trying to decide this weekend if I'm going to go to my nephew's graduation or not, because I've got my kids have conflicts. This is coming on trying to book airline tickets for my daughter to go to nationals. So should we go on Friday? Should we go on Saturday? And I argued with myself about it for days. And that's taking up a lot of my mental energy, and it's taking away my creativity, my time for my business, and all of that other stuff that I could be doing with that mental energy, because I'm trying to create and make the perfect decision. So again, a sales page. You're going to do the sales page. You've got it done. It looks good. I'm going to sleep on it just one more night. So I sleep on it while I'm laying in bed. I think about things. I have a restless night's sleep because I'm thinking about things. And the next day I change the whole thing. So now I've created a sales page. I've spent the night thinking about it, and then I change the whole thing. And I'm going to give it one more night. I'm just going to think about it one more night. Make sure I just want it to be perfect before I launch it. It's got to be perfect. So I have another restless night of sleep, and the next day I revamp the whole thing again. And I'm wasting all of this time when honestly, the very first one you did, the very first download you had was probably the best one. And so now you've wasted a bunch of mental energy, you've wasted a bunch of sleep, plus you spent a bunch of time revamping the whole thing, when had you just thrown it out there on that Wednesday when it was done, you may have attracted that first customer, where now they never got a chance to see it because they've now moved on to something else. So getting it out there, I'm not saying you can't make changes to it, but once you put it out there and you tie the bow on it and you say it's all done, there's that wonderful satisfaction. You stop arguing in your head over and over about it, and you can start generating those feel goods about that sales page or about that coaching package or the website or whatever the case may be. So again, decision paralysis. Should I do this? Should I not? Should I change it? Should I make it better? Maybe I should do different colors. All those things are going to keep you stuck in a spot where you're not going to grow. Where if you throw it out there, as rough as it is, you can grow from that. But at least you've gotten something out there. You've created that start. So one of the main things that I help my clients with when they're starting their business is starting their business, putting those first messages out there. And I don't know if any of you have listened to my audio, the starting your online biz in 3 easy steps, and I'll post a link down to that in the comments when I'm done talking here. But I've got 3 easy steps for starting your business, and here they are in a nutshell. The audio goes into way more detail, and so you'll want to grab that audio if you haven't gotten it already. But basically, you want to figure out who you're talking to. And then you're going to create your offer. And that's a lot more than, well, I'm going to sell, a coaching package that's 12 weeks. What's your offer? Like, what are you really selling to these women? Or these men, if you sell to men, I always talk about women. What is your offer? Are you giving them confidence or courage, or are you giving them the ability to make more money? Are you helping them lose weight so they can pick any clothes in their closet? What are you offering? And then that third step is going to be to throw it out there. Get it out there. So that third step is what I'm talking about here today, is letting go of the perfection and putting the offer out there, putting the sales page, the website, the post, whatever it is, get it out there. It's not going to be perfect the first time. And honestly, you can tweak it and fix it. It's never going to be perfect. So let go of that whole perfectionist thing and get yourself out there. Maybe you thought about going to like a networking event, like a live one in person with real people, but you're looking for the perfect networking event. Well, maybe that's not really my people. Well, what if it is? I don't know. Well, can I really make that time work? Again, arguing with yourself over and over and over again in your head about whether something's a good idea or not, just go to the networking event. Worst case is you wasted a couple of hours on a Saturday. Best case, you meet your new favorite client that wants a whole huge package with you. And so you never know. Get yourself out there before you are ready. So let go of that decision paralysis. Do the things, get the information out there. If I do this too a lot of times if I'm thinking of a post. So I'm working out and I'm like, oh, I'm going to do this one post today. Okay. And I spend all day like thinking about the post. Well, I could say this, I could say that, or that's another good idea. I should do that. And guess what? If I just sat down and wrote the post and didn't try to make it perfect in my head first, I'd have an amazing post and it'd be done instead of, again, wasting the mental energy. So all this time waiting to be perfect and having these internal arguments with yourself, you're wasting your mental energy. You're wasting the time that you could be building relationships with your clients, and you're wasting your ability to get out there and reach people. So I really encourage you, and actually I'm not going to encourage you, I'm giving you permission to put out that imperfect work, the imperfect coaching package, the imperfect sales page, landing page, website, post, whatever it is. I want you to put out something that's totally imperfect today, because let me tell you, people identify better with the imperfect people. If you're too perfect, nobody's going to want to work with you because they're not going to ever feel like they can get to that spot. They want to work with somebody that they can resonate with, that feels like them, and that is going to be the imperfect you. So you have my permission today to throw something out there on the interwebs that's completely imperfect, and embrace it and love it and cross it off of your list. In the words of Marie Forleo, done is better than perfect. So have an awesome day, everybody. I'm going to throw the link down to that audio down in the comments so you can get more of that good information out of there about the starting your biz, your online biz in 3 easy steps. And I look forward to chatting with you. Let me know down in the comments if you're listening on the replay, what are you trying to make perfect? And let's chat about how it's holding you back and how you can get more out into the world if you let go of that perfection. So have a great rest of your day, everybody. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.